In the normal circumstances, the 15-year-old Marta Kostyuk would have been preparing for the Wimbledon junior draw, but she is certainly not a regular player born in 2002. Already ranked in the top 150, Marta won the Junior Australian Open title in 2017 at the age of 14, and she made a breakthrough run this January, reaching the third round of the senior draw to become the youngest player in the third round of a major since Mirjana Lucic-Baroni at the US Open in 1997. Already a winner of 2 ITF Pro titles, Marta sets her eyes on much bigger goals despite her young age, turning 16 on Thursday and getting the opportunity to play more WTA tournaments. In her last match as a 15-year-old, Marta had to work hard in the second qualifying round of Wimbledon on Wednesday, beating the American Christian 6-7, 6-3, 9-7 in 2 hours and 41 minutes, moving closer to the place in the main draw. Marta served at only 51%, hitting 19 aces but also 13 double faults, facing 13 breakpoints and getting broken 5 times. On the other hand, struggled more on her second serve, and she suffered 7 breaks from 11 opportunities she gave to Kostyuk, ending on the losing side after a roller coaster ride in the final set despite winning 1 point more than her rival. Marta broke in the 6th game of the match to open up a 4-2 gap, but she lost the advantage in the very next game, getting broken again in Game 11 to let on serve for the set. The American couldn't bring it home, but she won the tie-break 7-1 with 4 mini-breaks, taking the opener in just over 50 minutes. Kostyuk raised her level in set number 2, scoring commanding breaks in games 1 and 9 for a 6-3, looking good to close the match in the decider. She moved even closer to the finish line when she broke in the second game of the final set, but Christie got it back in the very next game, staying in touch until Game 9 when she earned another break for a 5-4, serving for the win in the following game. Marta broke back to level the score at 5-5, and she had to do the same at 5-6, losing serve again in Game 11. The American failed to bring the match home from there, and Marta saved 2 break points in Game 13 to avoid the same situation for the third time. The youngster finally clinched the win with a break in Game 16, prevailing in one of the longest matches in her young career so far and hoping that she saved some energy for the last qualifying round where she plays against the third seed Sarasari-based Tormo. Before the match, Marta spoke for the official Wimbledon site, and we could read about her goals and motivation once again, saying she doesn't feel good about playing in the qualifying round, and that she wants to make the next step as soon as possible. I lost a match in Prague, which I was supposed to win, and after that everything went down. I lost the match and I was like, oh my god, I don't know how to play tennis, confessed Kostyuk. I feel like, oh my god, again these qualies, why am I playing so bad? Because I think some players are pro, like, oh my god, I'm qualies of a Grand Slam, but I'm not like that. I'm like, why am I playing so bad that I'm in qualies? And then you're like, okay, now I have to start to talk, to think. It helps to talk. What helped me is that I spent a few days at Ivan Lubachic's place. I was practicing with him and we had conversations. He is very positive and we talked a lot and that helped. I don't dream about goals and the future. I cannot do these things. I'm not the kind of person who does this. Whatever is going to happen, I'm going to do my best. It's not like I want to be world number 1. I don't think if I'll be world number 1 I'll be the happiest person in the world. Maybe I'll be world number 1 and I'll be so unhappy. That's what I think. For me it's just trying to enjoy the ride. From the beginning I wasn't enjoying the game. I liked tennis, I loved it, but I wasn't enjoying it because I'm a perfectionist and everything had to be perfect. But now I have to, because otherwise I'm going to stop in 1 or 2 years. Also read, 3-time champion Andy Murray gets Canada Masters wildcard.